She was starting to decline. She was going to be 102. She got very, very ill, and they felt that it was necessary to put her on hospice care.
She turned 84 that summer, and they found out that cancer had gone to her brain. I said, you know I'd do anything for you, Mom, and if you can just understand when we get to the point that I can't do it anymore, understand that I love you and be willing to accept whatever has to come next.
Towards the last few months, it was very difficult for her to carry on conversations, and they felt at that point that her death was imminent.
So we made an agreement with her, a very hard agreement, that we would take her and let her decide.
Hospice of Holland provides holistic physical, emotional, and spiritual care during the end-of-life journey. With a goal of comfort and compassion, Hospice of Holland offers individual, patient-focused care in a home setting, healthcare facility, or in our hospice house. Hospice of Holland's medical director, counselors, and nurses are dedicated to bringing comfort and relief, allowing patients and family to add more life to each day, even as life draws to a close. Volunteers are specially trained to assist throughout this difficult time, supporting loved ones and extending a helpful, understanding hand.
The really amazing thing about my job is that I have time to spend with patients and families, and I can sit down and talk with a patient and family for half an hour, 45 minutes, and I really get to know them. I listen to their stories about their past. I hear about what's been most important in their life. And I hear about what they want to accomplish yet, what they want to stay alive for.
They did research to find out what her favorite music was, if she was an avid reader. We even had one girl that came in was singing to her, because they knew my mother used to like to sing.
She had her own personal ministry of sending birthday cards, anniversary cards to everybody. The cards started coming back to her. She would lay in her bed and look at the walls, and they were just totally covered in cards around her.
When you get to know somebody personally, it makes it all the more important to control their symptoms.
Family members may decide on Hospice of Holland in advance of need or upon the recommendation of their physician. Hospice care is often provided in the patient or family's home.
I hear amazing stories about what our nurses do in the home setting to go out of their way to run by somebody's house on their way home at the end of the day, to just go check on them one more time, to make sure they're comfortable or make sure that medicine came. They just do amazing extra things to make sure their patient's taken care of.
They just moved in and took right over. The same day they came in and interviewed, say about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and by 2 o'clock they had a staff in there. It was just amazing. And they all just went to work gathering all the data they needed, making sure that she was comfortable.
The 18-bedroom hospice house accommodates family members and the individual patient needs in a place of privacy and comfort.
The burden of taking care of her that we had at our home shifted. It was in their hands at the hospice house. They were able to give her pain medicine or whatever she needed to keep her comfortable, and they would. Whatever made her comfortable, they would do. And that was a huge relief.
Beyond patient needs, Hospice of Holland offers 13 months of grief counseling and bereavement services to help family members cope with the loss of a loved one. Programs include assisting children in understanding, expressing, and bringing closure to their grief.
My grandson was very close to her. He's going to be 8, and he went at least twice a week with me to visit her.
In the final stages of terminal illness or failing health, Hospice of Holland remains steadfast, helping loved ones through difficult and often unfamiliar feelings and reactions. Truth, time, tenderness, and a helping hand as the critical time approaches.
They had determined early the day before that they felt that there was enough symptoms there that it was pretty imminent. They washed her, they bathed her, they did everything that they normally did, made her comfortable. And then when the nurse came in, she felt everything was starting to shut down at that point, so they stuck right by us. They didn't move.
The night before she passed away, we were there tucking her in, and she popped her eyes open and looked at my husband, her son, and goes, "I want ice cream." We went down and I got a scoop of chocolate and brought it back.
They treated her with so much dignity and so much care. They never once ever treated her like anything but somebody special.
I just think I have the best job in the world that any doctor could have.
Oh, there's no question. I would recommend Hospice of Holland. These people they're extraordinary human beings.
It was a good place, and I can't say enough good things. I don't know how else to describe what we went through.
Hospice of Holland can help you and your loved ones travel the end-of-life journey with truth, time, and tenderness. Contact Hospice of Holland today.